Yo, Deontay Wilder was going in on Andy Ruiz. Pause. He's going in on Andy Ruiz in his latest interview with 78 Sports TV. Let me clean that thing up. Deontay Wilder, the former WBC heavyweight champion of the world, stated, Andy Ruiz only has a fourth grade education. This is a thing that came across my ears. They pulled him out and just wanted him to box. If it's true, shame on his parents. Damn, you're going after the parents? Using him as a boxing sex slave. Wow. A boxing sex slave? Come on, D. 33-year-old body with a fourth grade mind. Sex slave. Man, I remember when we saw this from Deontay Wilder. See, I even asked Josue Vargas what he feel about that little twerk.
It was good.
Sorry, kids. I won't show it again. But look, Deontay Wilder versus Andy Ruiz is a great fight, especially in the heavyweight division. It's one of the primary fights in the heavyweight division. Of course, we want to see the undisputed between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk. But especially in the PBC banner, this is the biggest fight for PBC and Showtime. It is the biggest fight, right? Or maybe you could go out there with Prince Khali out there in the Middle East. But this is a good fight. Seems like, earlier late last week we heard that Deontay Wilder gave a proposal. His team gave Andy Ruiz a proposal, probably 70-30. There's a lot of people that was having a dialogue or debating about that Andy Ruiz should take the 70-30 and things of that nature. I think it should be maybe 50-50, maybe 60-40 the least, because we're dealing with two former heavyweight fighters. And let's be real. Deontay Wilder, I like Deontay Wilder, one of the fans of Deontay Wilder. I like Andy Ruiz and what he has done. Of course, man, that rematch, he should have been disciplined and trained and beat Anthony Joshua on the rematch. But Deontay Wilder hasn't done anything to brag about when it comes to Andy Ruiz. Like, Andy Ruiz may be looking at Deontay Wilder like, my man, look at my wins and look at your wins. Like, ain't nothing to brag about, bro. Your best win is Luis Ortiz. I beat Luis Ortiz. I beat the guy that was the man, heavyweight, the number one heavyweight at the time, in Anthony Joshua on 5 week notice in Madison Square Garden. Andy Ruiz is the reason why we're still searching for Anthony Joshua's heart. Maybe it's in the lost and found in Madison Square Garden. I'm gonna go over there later on tonight and probably check what we can find. Anthony Joshua, not heart, but killer instinct. It's the reason why Anthony Joshua doesn't have a killer instinct anymore, because of Andy Ruiz. Look at his resume. And a lot of people feel like, the fight with him and Parker, maybe he would have won or maybe it was a draw. But he could have counted himself. Deontay Wilder, yes, he made all these defenses, but a lot of people always question his resume. But we all know about these two, Andy Ruiz and Deontay Wilder, that you gotta murk them if they're gonna stay down, because they've been down on the canvas. They rose back up. You know that both of these fighters got balls. Pause. They got statistical fortitude, okay? They got the statistical fortitude to rise back up, deal with adversity, overcome adversity, weather the storm as well. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily get the win. You know what I'm saying? Like Deontay Wilder couldn't do versus Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to go out in his shields. He was mad at Mark Breland because of the war. I didn't even want to go over there because, you know what I'm saying, if we're going to go down that route, we're going to be talking about the glove gate, the costume, Lo Pájaro that made his costume. Deontay Wilder, you know what I'm saying? He loved the costume. He loved it. We never had a problem with Deontay Wilder. I can't wait till we, you know what I'm saying? With the twerk, with the costume, with the designers, man, I don't know. Anyway, Deontay Wilder showed the whole world that he had heart. He always had heart, but he wanted to show the people that I wanted to go out on my shield, and he did that in the last fight with Tyson Fury. You already know he got beaten from pillar to post in the second fight, and then he owed me dad in the third fight. But shout out to Deontay Wilder. He want to go out on his shields, and I think that in that last fight, in Deontay Wilder's loss, I think he's gotten more respect than any time of his career. You know what I'm saying? Minus the USA bronze medal, you know what I'm saying, when he achieved the bronze medal. But after that, I think this is his most time he ever get overly credit. I don't think a lot of people want to talk a little ish about Deontay Wilder's will and fighting spirit. Andy Ruiz got the same fighting spirit. I think both of them is right there. I think they're evenly matched in terms of career, who they beat in resumes and stuff like that. Maybe I do think that Andy Ruiz probably faced the slightly better fighters. I think he got the best win. So 70-30 is just too and knowing that if this fight does happen in the US, especially in the West Coast, Andy Ruiz is gonna bring more of the fans. You know what I'm saying? I just think so. You know what I'm saying? The Mexican and Latino fan base is way more loyal to its fighters than the other races in America, right? We could agree on that. We know that. That's why we got the African American fighters wear the Mexican colors in some of their fights and stuff like that, with the sombreros and the green, red, and white colors and stuff like that. We seen it from Floyd Mayweather. We seen it from Montana Love. We seen it from Earl the True Spence when he fought Mikey Garcia. We seen it from Gervonta Sanders when he fought Leo Santa Cruz. You know what I'm saying? The pandering of the Latino Mexican fan base. If it does happen in the Middle East, maybe it's different. But if it happens in America, it has to be a 50-50 or 60-40 fight. 70-30? Nah, not in America. In the Middle East, maybe you could find some extra money out there. But anyway, I think that maybe Deontay Wilder, when, for the personnel that Andy Ruiz is, he doesn't talk ish, he doesn't disrespect. Andy Ruiz never disrespected Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? I think he's very respectable. He never disrespected Tyson Fury. I think that Andy Ruiz has been a respectable heavyweight, willing to fight anybody, anytime, any place. I don't know what Deontay Wilder going to this. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he felt, sometimes you feel comfortable with some certain interviewers that you just go all out and say everything that is in your heart and in your mind. And maybe, you know what I'm saying, we already know that he has relations with the interview with 78 Sports TV, and shout out to 78 Sports TV for doing the interview and stuff like that, providing and feeding the community with an interview like that, in which we're all going to be talking about and capitalize from it. Just like every other boxing content creators that provide those type of interviews, exclusive interviews, and we all time in on it, and we all capitalize from it, just like my interviews and such and such. So props to the interviewers and things of that nature. But I do feel like he probably going in too much on Andy Ruiz. I don't know. Maybe trying to shame him into signing a contract. I don't know. But let me know what you think about how Deontay Wilder is going in. Pause on Andy Ruiz. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. Love you, God bless, and on to the next.